So I mentioned in my last video, when the narcissist asks you a question, they already know the answer. That's half true. There are two reasons why a narcissist asks you a question. Let me be clear, and I promise this is factual. It's not because they really care for the answer. It's not because they care of how you're doing, how you're feeling. There's two reasons. Number one, they already know the answer. And what they're doing is letting you know. This is how they communicate. And it's pretty much the only way they know how to communicate and how to give you digs and how to give you slights covertly. They already know the answer. And they want you to know that they know. Let me give you an example. Let's say you have a narcissistic mother. And all of a sudden, she asks you, when are you going to tell your son that you used to drink and use drugs? Don't you think that would help him now? What are they saying? They're saying, I've already thrown that grenade. I've already launched that story. They already know the answer. They're simply letting you know. Or what they're doing, as they already know the answer, is they're letting you know how they are hurting you. Some examples. Oh, I spoke to your brother and he's doing this, that, and the other thing, and what are you doing? Or I spoke to this person and they think you should, what do you think about that? They're delivering or couching a dig, a slight, letting you know that they're hurting you without saying, I'm hurting you. Letting you think or advising you that they have the one up on you. Usually important because as you're being abused, most times we don't know it. But a lot of times the narcissist needs that supply. They need to see, hear, or feel that pain in your body, in your voice, in your eyes. So they couch it as a question where they're delivering the abuse. I know that's weird and I know it's tricky, but I also know it to be true. I hope you share that. The second reason, as I've mentioned before, is because they need their supply and need to fill that data bank for later abuses, for later triangulation, for later gaslighting. But if you look back and you think about your history, be it a parent, a spouse, a significant other, a sibling, the questions they ask you, they already know the answer to. It's their perverted way of delivering a message to you. It's their obscene way of saying, I know about this. I know this hurts you. Now give me my supply. It's the way they can communicate. Look, we already know that everything the narcissist says is a lie. If they say the sky is blue, it's black. We know this to be a fact, don't we? Every time the narcissist mouth moves, they are lying. So when they're asking you questions, when they appear to be concerned, it's for a reason. It's usually to their benefit, for their data bank, or to deliver a message to you. They may couch it in a way that gets you upset. They may ask you, did you really say this to your sister? Did you really do that to your brother? This will get you upset, and what does that lead to? That leads to their oxygen, that leads to their supply, that leads to their blood feed. Anytime there's a question mark at the end of a narcissist's question, there's a reason. And they already know why. I hope this makes sense. If you've experienced that, please share that. This is how we all get validation. Okay, going into this holiday weekend, Halloween. Wish you peace. Sincerely. Have a peaceful weekend. And I'll see you soon. Thank you.